The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat post-game show.
Heat win. Heat motherfucking win. I mean, this game was a snooze fest through the first 3.5 quarters. Heat win 101-90. Fantastic graphics there, Brass. I love it. I love it. People complain that we don't give them enough information on this show. That's all the info you need. Heat win by 11 points. Complete snooze fest through 3.5 quarters. Honestly, I'm drinking Monster and Kettle One to stay awake because there was a lot of putrid activity in this game. It was really boring for a while, but holy shit, my man Goran Dragic went off in the fourth quarter. Like, he read my tweets. He heard all the shit we were talking on Recovery Time this morning. I mean, just amazing. Just an amazing effort by Goran Dragic. 20-something points in the fourth quarter, and it was 25 points in the game. He left. If you guys are watching, in the second quarter with 3 minutes left, he left the bench and went to the locker room. So I even tweeted out that he should not come back in the game. I have never been more wrong in my life, and it was really nice to watch the Heat pull away, close out a game, and not have to just rely on Jimmy Butler to close it for them. This game was in hand before Jimmy Butler came back in with about 3-4 minutes left, and then they just closed it out and took care of business. Once again, I am Alphonse Sidney, aka Alf954. Welcome to the Hangover Time postgame show. I think I forget to say that a lot, so I just want to welcome you guys in. Thank you for joining us. Brass, go ahead and bring me out. We are going to find out what everybody is drinking tonight. Now, if you guys notice, there's a whole bunch of these drip drop shirts tonight. Brass got the Hangover Time hoodie. All right, listen, I gotta
represent the show.
You represent. But this is a drip drop drinking game Friday. Anytime a game falls on a Friday or Saturday night, we're playing the drip drop drinking game. And that means every time we hear what, Moose? Is he muted?
That is hilarious.
So he can take that by himself. Timeout.
Exactly.
Y'all gotta specify when it's a drip drop game. I feel like I've randomly caught like the last 5 drip drop games. I ain't signed up for this.
We can't hear you, my man. We can't hear you
at all.
He dropped.
Oh, you couldn't hear that?
No.
Oh, man, hold up.
We're going to run that back. We're going to run that back.
It's going to be that type of night.
Oh, my God.
We're going to get so fucked up tonight. Let me hit you 1 time, 2 times with a drip drop.
So the drip drop drinking game is we are taking shots for subs tonight. So when I ask everybody what they're drinking, first they're going to tell me what they're drinking, and they're going to tell me what they're shooting. I'm going to start off because this game was putting me to sleep. I broke out the Monster Energy drink and the Kettle One vodka. That's what I'm drinking. And then what I'm shooting is the Patron, the Silver Patron. It's Patron. Fuck it. What do you want from me? I got to cool down in the little shaker. We're gonna go ham tonight. Moose, what are you drinking tonight?
Okay, come on, man. You know I'm on brand. Got the monkey shoulder right here.
That monkey knuckle.
That monkey shoulder. Come on, monkey shoulder, man. I'm working on that deal. All right, this is gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna release the drip drop special blend.
Whatever. That monkey kneecap. What else? What you shooting?
Well, that's what I'm shooting, but I got it mixed over here with a little bit of ginger ale.
Love it, Tiff. My right hand.
Thank you.
What's happening?
I'm
gonna tell everybody the truth. You woke up in the fourth quarter. I'm just gonna listen. I've been
drinking.
drinking.
I woke up in the third.
Okay, the third. All right. So you missed that second quarter from hell. Okay.
I had already dropped earlier, so this is just this is the sequel. So I'm back with the back-to-back Kettle One, with a little Kettle One Tito's and a splash of grapefruit, just a splash.
I like it. First of all, I'm gonna get to Siobhan in a second because I'm a little heated right now. Because she in the chat talking that noise.
Thank you, man. I was just about to come back at that.
She is in the chat talking that noise. Brass tells me I put too much, above the head. Yeah, I do. I do that because I haven't done a push-up since 1994. But Brass, what are you drinking tonight? You got something fancy for us? You let me down last night.
Well, listen. You can still drink shit on the rocks, man. That's not.
I know, but like we've grown accustomed to shit.
There's a lot of games in a season, my man.
This is like my cocktail alimony. I've grown accustomed.
Let him pace himself.
I've grown accustomed to certain shit. What you got tonight?
It's all good. I have made. I think I made this one on here before. A paper plane, which is Aperol, Amaro Nonino, bourbon, and lemon juice, and it's really good because we're flying to another fucking victory, ladies.
There we go. What is that? 9 out of the last 10 or 8 out of the last 9? 4th place by yourself in the fucking Eastern Conference. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that. Siobhan, you are in this chat out here spreading lies and fucking innuendo,
slander.
I never said innuendo. I would own the innuendo, maybe the lies, but continue.
Every time we play the drip drop drinking game, I advertise it on my timeline. Unless you have me muted, like I always let everyone know we're playing drip drop drinking game tonight.
I just feel like I didn't see it tonight. I've seen it all the other nights. I just feel like I didn't see it tonight.
I just feel like I scrolled over it.
I just you know what I'm saying? It'd be like 87 messages in the group chat. So,
but I'm talking about my tweets. If you would read my tweets, I always say when we're doing the drip drop.
Siobhan,
I do.
Siobhan,
doesn't have you like contractually obligated to have him on notifications,
right? But Siobhan, did he sign his tweets?
He didn't sign it, and that's the thing. I know if it was real or not. I know if he was following guidelines or not. You know what I'm saying? And so,
but come on, it's always drip drop on a Friday or Saturday. Come on.
Like, just somehow, just magically, I've just been getting like stuck with all not even stuck. I love you guys. I love y'all.
No. One time for the backtrack. Drip drop.
Damn, from the bottle. Love it.
We want to talk about backtrack. Shout out Rohan. Anywho.
Yes. No. He was moonwalking. he moonwalked that shit. Listen, like Michael Jackson.
My man moonwalked.
Don't talk that way about Greg Cody's real son. Okay, listen.
We love Rohan. Shout
Greg
out to
Cody's
Rohan.
Secret family.
Listen, we love Rohan.
I'm gonna make a drink real quick, and I'll take some shots of this too.
Okay, so everybody, we got what everyone's drinking tonight. It's a Drip Drop Friday, so that means we are taking shots for subs. So for all the subscriptions, we are taking shots. Sometimes we do them all together. After a while, we all get too drunk, so we start like rationing them out. Most of them end up going to Moose. It just works out that way because of the way that time works. Brass, we got any subs yet? Or we going?
We do have a few. Eric the Great gave out 5 tier 1 subs.
All right, let's just all do it together.
Great.
Siobhan,
shout out Eric the Great.
Hold up, Siobhan thinks she's slick.
We'll wait for her to get back.
She dipped
right
on out of there.
Let's get all of these initial subs out together.
Who else?
And then we'll start going around because I'm already a little lightheaded. Remember, I had like double at the top.
Christian subscribed for 5 months at tier 1, so he subscribed himself. So that's cool.
No.
Christian?
No.
The pilot?
No.
Shout out.
No, we're not doing it. Siobhan don't think she's like. I hear everything. First of all, I was being right back. I was gonna make a drink. Drip drop. Shout out to Christian.
All right, so Moose, let's go ahead with the drip drop.
Yeah.
All right, shout out for the subs. One time drip drop.
All right.
You know how you know I'm fucked up? That's my own catchphrase, and I said it backwards.
Tiff. Okay, so I want to talk about this game a little bit because
about the third quarter.
No. I won't talk to you about anything in that first half because it was putrid. I do want to talk a little bit about that first half because, oh my God, that second quarter, and it's happening a little bit too much. But I don't want to, harp on negative shit because the Heat moved 2 games above 500.
Right.
It's that Paul Rudd meme. Like who would have thought we'd be here?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me.
So the Heat are 2 games above 500 in sole possession of 4th place. They are a home court advantage team in the playoffs right now. And you saw what happens when Goran Dragic is feeling like Goran Dragic tonight. It did not it was the first 4th quarter, and I can't remember how long, where it wasn't all on Jimmy's back, man. Right. It was a beautiful thing to see.
Right. Well, that's the Hey,
look at that. It's the co-founder of StreamB Podcast.
Hi, Franky.
Look at that branding.
Franky had that late stream.
Yeah. You got that BET time.
That's like 2 minutes. That's
at least a minute 45. Time.
I was waiting for the Heat to start playing good basketball, you know?
Oh, shit. Franky just finished the last game. Anyway, Tiff.
I did.
Tiff, go ahead. Yeah. Talk to me about Goran Dragic. We've said it repeatedly. Like, when this team is healthy and Goran Dragic is right, they are hard to beat. But we've also said the fact that Goran Dragic can't stay healthy is one of our biggest concerns. So Goran Dragic, not even fully healthy tonight, but just decided, fuck you, Chicago. We're going to end you. And he went ham tonight.
I mean, one shout out for the Midwest. I'm not going to do them like that. But don't come for Chicago like that.
I'm sorry, Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, let's be honest about this.
They play outside of Chicago, don't they?
No.
Oh, they play in Chicago? I think I've been to the arena. I don't know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and get back to what we was talking about. Listen, Goran is that guy. Like, we all know that when he's healthy, he's going to give you everything he has. The problem is he's never healthy. So to get this game from him tonight is like, it was ridiculous because they needed it, which is also scary. But, you know, things work out. You win the game. You play who's in front of you. You beat them. You move on. But let's just hope whatever hot tub time machine he got in, he got the keys to it, because they're going to need that for the next couple of weeks.
I mean, Moose, and then you had another just a game from Jimmy where he just imposed his will over and over, despite the fact that I've never seen more air balls in my life. Like, this game was so bad. Like, it was like through 3.5 quarters, it was one of the worst games I've ever seen. Most air balls I've ever seen in my life, like just missed layup after missed layup. But once again, Jimmy just imposed his will, and finally someone else helped him out in the 4th quarter.
You had Jim VP situation going for 3.5 quarters there. And then the Dragon all of a sudden just caught fire and closed the game out. And honestly, you love to see it for a number of reasons. Number one, obviously, Goran Dragic, best Heat point guard of all time. No disrespect to Tim Hardaway, but it is what it is. When he's on, this team is on another level. Also, you just want to, if you're Jimmy Butler, I'm saying, you want to know that you got somebody else that you can rely on, especially when Bam's not out there with you. And even when Bam comes back, because at times he's just not aggressive, you know? So you're going to need this from Goran. Now, what we've been saying all year is that it's a little bit frustrating when my dog wants to take over, but it's a little bit frustrating that we have to rely on Goran this much. But, you know, Melody threw me off, so it is what it is.
Yo, Al, you happy?
I'm happy. I'm a happy motherfucker. For the most part, I'm a happy motherfucker.
Are y'all miserable?
Right. Like,
no, I'm happy.
They said Tiff.
They said Tiff or Alf.
Both. They said we're never happy.
Right.
They said this is after another win that we're not happy after. Listen, I can be happy about a win.
Right.
I just went over. Like, the Heat are in 4th place by themselves. They've won, like, I think 9 out of 10 or 8 out of the last 9. You got to be excited about what Jimmy and Goran, what Jimmy has put on his back. And for the first time in a while, he got some help.
Right.
And even with Bam out, you can be happy about that. But you can also be like, God damn. To beat the Bulls, like, it took a Herculean effort from Goran, and you got to worry a little bit. Like, we can be realistic and still like, I'm happy as shit. The Heat are if the playoffs started today, the Heat would have home court advantage in the first round. And we did not see that a few weeks ago.
But the playoffs don't start today.
Right. Also,
that's the problem.
I'm happy. I don't got to put a soft shoe on and tap dance to prove it. Like, come on. I said what I said and I meant it. They beat who was in front of them. Hey, we needed this win. We got it. But at the same time, call it like it is. That's it. Goran had to go in the hot tub time machine, come back and say, everybody get on my back.
He needed that Space Jam Michael secret stuff.
Let's act like Chris Silva wasn't out there being somebody other than Chris Silva. Like, he showed up.
Yeah, he made his mom proud tonight, man.
I was gonna say, Tiff, he gave us some good minutes, but I wanted to ask you guys too, and I'm sorry to like kind of just throw this in there, but why are we seeing so many KZ and Chris Silva minutes and no Precious minutes? I'm legitimately thrown off on that.
I have an opinion on this. It's because we were playing the Chicago Bulls. And because we just finished playing the Orlando Magic.
But it's not. It hasn't just been the Chicago Bulls. It was the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah,
and then it was the Orlando Magic.
It's been a couple games too.
It's been a few games.
I think they were playing teams that they know they can beat, right?
Yes.
And I think that Spo is trying to figure some shit out because he needs to stop playing 7 guys in March and February.
So to follow up with that, do you think that one of the things that he has figured out is that Precious is, a valuable asset? Like, is he now tinkering because he already feels that he has Precious locked up as someone that can contribute, or is Precious also one of those fringe guys that he's still, trying to figure out?
No, I think he knows what he has in Precious.
I think he knows he's serviceable.
Meaning what though? So I can know what I have in a KZ, a skinny kid that's not ready. I can know what I have in a Chris Silva. Like, does he know what he has in a Precious in a way that lends to him believing that Precious can contribute?
Yeah, I believe that's what I believe, and I believe that he's looking at. And Franky, I mean, you're coming in here late, so first you gotta tell us what you're drinking, and then I believe that he knows what he has in Precious, right? He knows he has his backup to Bam, but there are other rotational deficiencies that he has to figure out. Can KZ Okpala play? KZ showed you a little something, then he showed like he does this. Like, we need to do a KZ coaster. Mo Harkless out here like Sideshow Bob with that big step, and sometimes he'll swat the shit out of something. Other times he looks lost in rotations. So I think Spo, like second half of the season against weak competition, is trying some shit out. Right. And I honestly, I think if he went to a 7-man rotation, they'd beat the brakes off these motherfuckers. But
that's true.
I think Spo is. I know, but I think Spo is trying. He has to figure out what he has, Franky, and I think that's what he's doing.
Right.
Hey, can we talk about? I know. We're gonna go into this where you're asking me, but I'm just like I'm befuddled. KZ Okpala 25 minutes plus 4.
Drip drop.
Motherfucker was coming in a minute, hitting -6. How the fuck?
Huge
this is
turnaround.
progress.
I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen that in all of my levels of basketball.
He would pop in immediate 8-0 run the other way. Like, it was ridiculous.
Right. But you guys know something too, as we're talking about Precious and like what Spo knows that he can contribute to our rotation. Let's not confuse ourselves. Spo also knows what Precious can contribute to somebody else's rotation.
True too.
So we have to look at all these things, especially in this next week and a half or so, as to what's happening. Let's be honest, like they need to know, can we move into the playoffs with Chris Silva taking up a spot? Like you got to know that, because there's so much uncertainty around Bam.
But this is what drove me crazy in the beginning of the season. Why weren't we doing this shit when we're down, when we're losing all these fucking games, when Jimmy's not available and Goran's not available? Why the fuck are we giving KZ this run and Silva this run?
But they did, Frank.
No.
They did not commit like they are now.
No. Okay,
they committed the fucking up. They committed enough, and we were already so down bad at that time that they couldn't have possibly added.
They committed.
They were losing by 30 anyways, and KZ was playing 8 minutes.
So it wouldn't have mattered. So you would have seen it.
No, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. Just give them run. Just give them
wait. Let's not play revisionist history. What happened?
No, I'm saying this.
They were giving Mo Harkless minutes. They were starting Mo Harkless. They were starting KZ. They were giving all these guys a whole bunch of run, and they went 6-7 games under 500. And Spo said, "Fuck all that. Jimmy's back. 7-man rotation. Let's get back to at least 500. Second, come in after the All-Star break, and now he's trying some shit out again. Let's not act like these guys didn't have a chance. Like, I'm tired of that narrative that Spo is not. He's pulling KZ too early. Motherfuckers went 7 games under 500 running these assholes out there. Like, come on. Like, now they have a little bit of room to play with. Yeah. Jimmy's back. If they go down 8 going into the fourth quarter, he knows he can run out 5 reliable guys and get that lead back. He ain't have that before. So you couldn't keep playing around with fucking KZ and Mo Harkless trying to figure out how to get his shoes over his feet. Like, fuck all that. You had
running behind the fucking scoreboard.
Yeah, like this dude running behind Eric Reid. Eric Reid in the upper deck. Like I want to stop. And I'm sorry, Frankie. I don't mean to bag on you, but you're just indicative of a lot of shit that I see. Like, oh, why he ain't try KZ? Because KZ had his chance and he ran you on the 500. Like,
oh yeah, no, I get that. I get what you're saying. But I'm saying what I'm talking about. And I was saying this at the moment too. It was, if you're down 30 to the Bucks, you're resting your starters. Why the fuck is Kendrick Nunn taking 10 shots in the fourth quarter and KZ has played 6 minutes? You've lost that game. Run KZ. Let him fucking learn how to play basketball. Then now KZ is getting better. And I'm not saying he was playing well at that time. I'm saying run them fucking dry, run them tired. Let them learn when you already know you have a loss. There were so many garbage time minutes that they weren't getting any opportunity, and it was ridiculous. Like, you've seen a lot of Gabe Vincent because you've had to see Gabe Vincent. Back then, when you didn't have to see KZ, you weren't seeing that much of KZ. He was getting a quick trigger, 6 minutes, 8 minutes. I'm not saying he was he deserved it or anything like that, but and he didn't look like he knew where to go. But he still doesn't know that now.
But Frankie, garbage minutes weren't going to give him that.
Exactly.
You gotta give them one.
But there's the thing, right? You were giving KZ minutes in a time where, in theory, he's playing other KZs, right? Other garbage time minute players. In theory, we're not asking, because of what our talent is, because of where we're set up, we're not asking KZ to fill just a KZ level type of role. We're asking KZ to kind of come in and be impactful. And not saying that he can't, but like, we have not seen it thus far. And in theory, what you're saying makes sense. But in reality of what this team is and is presently constructed beyond Jimmy, beyond Bam, and beyond Goran, that's not what it is.
I get that, but I was saying more so as, like you said, like KZ going against other KZs. If KZ can't be good against other KZs, you know he's not good.
But they've already seen KZ against other KZs in the G League, and he does look good. The problem is when you put KZ against NBA players, he all of a sudden doesn't know what to do, and he looks lost.
And we need him to look good against other NBA players.
Absolutely.
We needed him to have an off season.
Yeah. And G League too.
And that's the thing. So here's the other problem with that. Like, we needed you to have an off season. You didn't get it. But at some point, you got to get up to speed with what's happening, especially on the defensive end. He got beat. His transition defense, to me, is the most worrisome thing about him.
Yes.
Not even his half court. His transition defense. He just does not know how to get back and get in position at all.
And Tiffany,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say that I completely agree with you. That's what frustrates me with KZ more than anything. It's the defensive lapses. I understand that he hasn't been getting minutes, but I say that's bullshit. Defensive lapses like that, he should already be used to it. This is 2 years in the same defensive system. He's been practicing with his team nonstop for 2 years. Guess what? They run the same defensive system with their G League while he was there last year. What the fuck? How much more time does he need spent around this defense and in film room and all that to know where to be? You even see Jimmy Butler starting to legitimately kind of lose it with him on the court and be like, yo, run to your spot. Stay fucking there. Like, he's calling it out for him as if they're in practice still.
No, when he yelled
like that.
When he yelled pay attention last game, I was like, holy shit.
Like he was talking to a child.
Yeah, that was concerning to me.
Honestly, I don't really
Brass, you jumped in here.
I really don't want to question too much to Spo, like what he's doing right now, because is it over the last 12 games we're the number one defense in the league.
16 games now.
I mean, that's like pretty remarkable, honestly, considering the guys that we have been talking about this year. But I also want to say, I feel like I harp on this all the time. We get a lot of comments that we're being negative and stuff, and it's like they're winning and you're acting like, you know, the team is on fire. We don't mean to be sounding like that. We still feel good about this game, this team on like individual, game basis. But our biggest issue is depth and what this team
in
could
a COVID
look like
season.
a week from now.
Right.
I think this team as presently constructed, I trust this team fully healthy against most of the teams in the NBA. I really do. But that's not how the NBA works.
Right.
And also, like, man, there is such a fine line, isn't there, between feeling really good and really cocky, and it's like, oh man, we're great, you can't say a bad thing about this team, and losing a few straight and going, oh, we fucking should have traded so and so and we had a chance. Like we stayed, we didn't do anything. And it's like people just want to complain. Like, really, honestly, you're the ones complaining.
Yeah, Brass.
We're being realistic,
right?
Brass. They scored 13 points against one of the worst defenses in the league in the second quarter.
Right.
Like that is worthy of concern. I'm not going to be out. Listen, one thing you will never get from me or anybody on Hangover Time, because I choose every motherfucker that comes on Hangover Time. So you're not going to get a bunch of cheerleaders and fucking, people sucking off the fucking organization. We ain't here for all that shit. Right. We are here to look at the games, get drunk, have some fun, have some laughs, and really and sit here and be realistic about the expectations for this team. This team goes into the playoffs healthy, Eastern Conference Finals, or it's a disappointment. This team goes into the playoffs without Goran Dragic. Let's hope they give somebody a healthy run in the second round. This team goes in with
the real talk. Drip drop.
To your point of like in early February, when we had, I don't know, maybe started the streak or like started to feel good about the team, it
That's right says that's Alf's 113th motherfucker you just see. Oh, I gotta do the Eric Reid voice. That's Alf's 113th motherfucker used this season.
87th on the career.
That gives him 11,000 for his career. What a milestone.
Nah, to your point, Alf, like in like early February or something, it feels like we were having this same type of conversation about like, are we over exaggerating? Are we overblowing what this team's current issues at their time, early February? Were we overdoing what their issues were based on, health and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was very strongly among the mindset that, know that we weren't. And, I personally have never questioned the potential or the limits really of this team when all of their cylinders are firing at full speed. When Jimmy's healthy, Tyler's clicking, Goran's healthy, when Bam's aggressive, I don't think anyone here amongst this group has questioned what the fuck this team could look like. But I know many of us have had in the foreground like the reality that health has not been a consistent thing. It is a COVID season. We are beyond our top two, not one of, the more talented teams in the league. And all of these things are okay to admit. And that's what we're seeing, right? Jimmy's healthy and they're surging, they're playing better. They're clicking. Their offense seems to be a bit more cohesive. Their defense looks a lot better. But that's not unlike anything that we've said, right? The issue is that when Jimmy isn't out and we see lapses and time again of Bam not being aggressive or being unhealthy, who do we have beyond that and beyond Goran's health? Jimmy solves a lot of stuff for this team, but Jimmy cannot be and Bam cannot be it. Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's a problem. And we constantly talk about reinforcements and that this team needs more help. Like we're not saying that the team that they put out on the floor is bad by any means, but what we're saying is like it's just not. I think personally, I'm not going to speak for everybody on the show, is I don't think it's completely sustainable. But one thing that has been sustainable this year is John Crotty's analysis, right? It's nice to know on a Heat broadcast. First of all, we have the guy who invented basketball, right? Like John Crotty invented the penetrating dribble. I think we have some other things that, yeah. Motherfucker was out here with a peach basket. That's my 114th motherfucker of the season. But we have some other situations that John Crotty taught us about tonight, don't we, Brass?
Yes, we do. Let's see this.
Yeah, third steal for Jimmy too. That's called a back tap, where you knock the ball
my God.
in front after the guy gets around you, and then he runs out, being able to catch and finish before the defense on the Chicago side can recover.
That was like
First of all,
that was like G trying to explain a hockey assist, by the way.
It wasn't even a back tap.
Frankie, how miserable was G trying to explain the hockey?
So if you take this and you do this, and he does a spin, and he does, oh my God!
But at least G was
when
explaining.
the defender's setting up the pick, and
But at least G was explaining a hockey assist. That motherfucker wasn't even explaining a back tap. It wasn't a jump ball. He poked the ball, phrasing. Like, it was just like he poked the ball. Like, it's it. It was a steal. Like, what is like back tap? It wasn't a jump ball or a rebound situation. It was legit just a fucking steal.
And also,
but anyway,
let's not leave out this loose ball situation here, too.
This
is a loose ball situation, 50-50, meaning either team can get it.
Is
That's what it means?
That's what
50-50.
Is that what it means?
I thought the third team was gonna sneak in there and grab it.
Yo,
Could go either way.
Is he the one that said Silva was out there spooning and forking on the court?
phrasing?
He said any team can get it. I know that's right.
He got it's enough to go around.
You better live your truth, E Reid.
Also,
Watch out now.
there was another case tonight. Eric Reid is still on some shit. He finds every opportunity to punch down to someone, and it's hysterical.
And it's guys that the Heat are targeting, which is kind of funny.
So yeah, this one's hysterical.
Otto Porter with a setup. Boy, Porter looks like he's put on some weight and some muscle.
He followed up with the muscle, but it's like
just in case the agent was listening, just in case.
He backtracked with Rohan.
Yo, he said weight and muscle.
Just in case you thought this nigga had been working out, no, he also been just sitting around.
He's been lifting a plate.
You know what?
We're going back for seconds and thirds.
I call that
buffet situation.
I call that a fat situation.
It's like when somebody comes to you and you're like, "Damn, oh man, I gained weight," and you're like, "No, muscle weighs more than fat."
It's like when you bump into somebody you haven't seen in a while. You're looking like
slow.
They don't know what the word is.
You're healthy.
Yeah.
They don't know what the word is.
You hitting the bench. You hitting the bench.
Stocky. You look good.
You look good.
Yeah, you looking thick.
You look like you've been eating right.
Who said thick? Which one of you fucking said?
Yeah, Christian says it in the chat. E Reid, something happened in this all. He's been lashing out at motherfuckers. Like
there was clearly a paycheck that didn't hit his account, a missed deposit, something.
You know what it is? He sees who he has next to him. He goes, "You didn't get rid of me when we had coach with me. You're not getting rid of me with Crotty. You cannot put anybody next to this guy and look good."
Bro, he feels like I have ultimate job security right now. Because he's like, if this sumbitch can, if this sumbitch Crotty can have a job, I mean, I'm straight. Like, I'm good. Like, Crotty out here saying nothing.
Nothing.
E Reid is like, I'm letting loose 30 years of fucking frustration out of all these motherfuckers. Everybody can get it.
Full of marshmallow.
We have all handled this last year in different ways, and yeah, E Reid is he's lashing out. So
stressful. It's stressful.
Oh my God.
Let him have his time, I guess.
That poor bastard.
What's he gonna do when we acquire Blake?
I can't. I mean, or any. Seriously, I mean, it's not like Blake was.
Otto Porter
could actually still happen. Yeah, I mean,
I just hope we don't play the Spurs soon because LaMarcus Aldridge is gonna catch hell.
Oh man.
Like he's gonna unleash on LaMarcus.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Brass, do we have any subs?
Yes, indeed, we do. I don't want people to think we're skipping out on them. So yeah, I got to go back a bit. So we have DJ Medi.
And the drip drops all over my shorts.
So did it go in a pocket? DJ Medi Major subscribed for 2 months. And Tez Pickett subscribed for 3 months at Tier 1. Curtis Hero gave out 1 Tier 1 sub. And Key gave out 5 Tier 1
shit.
subs.
How many shots is that?
Oh, that's... I can't wait till he says that.
Word Alf says, should I do in the Eric Reid voice?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Always.
LaMarcus Aldridge, or as I call him, LaMarcus Old Bitch.
LaMarcus Aldridge looking like a shell of himself here in San Antonio.
Just looking like a shell.
No
this
green
one's out here.
either.
This one's for the chat and for the subs. I see you. Oh God, I'm fucked up. Drip drop.
Hey, we got a fan from Italy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny's not on for you.
Ooh.
John, this guy used to be
La Vita Bella.
He used to be a 20-point a night scorer, and now he's just a sorry piece of shit.
LaMarcus Aldridge hasn't seen a productive minute since Portland.
I mean,
he was so successful from the mid-range, but can't hit a shot to save his life.
Yeah.
Damn,
He's never been much of a rim protector, but now he's just a defensive sieve.
Did anyone kick our ass tonight?
No.
we kicked our own ass.
God, my eyes got
Right.
Who
Laurie Markkinen got 20 on us, but I mean, like,
Brass, I thought you said, who do we play?
No.
Brass didn't watch
I
the
know
game.
that. Jeez. No, who we playing next? Who we
who's
prepping
next?
for?
Yeah, by the way, can I just say, like, you guys were all saying that we had an easy schedule.
It is.
Bullshit. I'm working back-to-back
Who
nights
you yelling
now.
at?
We had drip trap last
Who you yelling
night.
at?
This game started at 9 o'clock at night. I'm fucking exhausted, man.
Who you yelling at?
Who the hell?
Who the hell you yelling at?
Get him.
somebody clip that, please. I need to clip that who you yelling at from Tiff. I need that in my life.
I'm impressed we got Al hosted back-to-back games. So it's a round of applause for
Al.
Al.
Right. Wake me up with that.
I guess coming off the week break.
I came off that All-Star break. I'm engaged
feeling good.
now.
He got the Goran shit over the break.
Alpha Sydney.
By the way, I want to point this. I want to point this out. So Heat beat, not to, I don't want to call out too much on our main,
No, we do.
account, but so they tweeted this out tonight. Which I mean, that tweet wasn't signed, but we know who tweeted that.
A lot of people.
A lot of POPs.
Yeah,
A lot of Pepe Le Pew.
I mean that definitely doesn't go.
No,
And I think that's fair. I think a lot of
Frankie's
people,
having a rough day.
That's G's, man.
Slide your
Put that back up.
tweets.
Wait, put that back up. We sent that out.
POP.
We pressed in on
No,
that.
we didn't.
This is why we have
is a lot of motherfuckers.
And a lot of motherfuckers didn't do that.
We
One
didn't do
motherfucker
anything.
did that. And I think that's fair. I think some people definitely need to give Goran an apology.
But it's Piopo.
Oh, wait.
Whoa, this you? This
It's
you?
you?
Sign your
Wait,
tweets.
Can't even dribble.
What the hell happened?
Happening.
God.
That look like the Weeknd. The Weeknd don't spell his name all the way out.
Yo, shout out to Nightbot. Brass, look at Nightbot.
I'm crying.
Bro, the first time I realized that's how the Weeknd was actually spelling his name, I was so fucking
Al,
Brass, put that
Wait.
Nightbot up. Brass,
Al,
Yeah, put the Nightbot up.
hold up, Al. Guess what? I'm happy.
Oh, finally.
Gian
Oh my God.
Shit on the
Are
English
you happy?
language 2 times.
Oh, are you happy?
Half for you.
Drip
Are you happy?
I'm
I'm
crying.
happy. One time for happiness.
One time.
No, shout out to whoever in the chat last time put it Gianculo in the chat. I have not been able to stop saying that.
Oh my God,
Gianluca
Frankie's been milking
Nalgas.
that ever since. It's been
No.
Yeah,
Go back
yeah,
to that.
no, I
first
swear to
shit.
God.
Nalgas is my favorite part.
No. Pull that
Okay, I added
first
that.
back up.
I need
Yeah.
that POP back.
I need that POP back. Run that back.
You down with POP?
Bro, I swear to
Yeah,
God.
you know, you down with POP? It was written by G.
Back to back. We really did
I don't know my ABCs.
You down with POP? It was Gianni.
I need to subscribe to Grammarly.